Ramos will be talking on why failure and success are why they're inseparable. How many of you guys have experienced failure before? Come on, yes. Everybody. Everybody. And I think it's really important that before we kind of dive into why they're inseparable, let's get into some of their definitions. According to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, failure is unsuccessful or falling short. Success, on the other hand, is a favorable or desirable outcome or one that succeeds. One of his articles, The Reasons Why We Fail by Harvey K., this lists a couple of reasons why we fail. One, being a lack of persistence, giving up. Two, lack of conviction, conforming opposed to confidence and going against the stream, if you will. Three, rationalization. It often says that losers make excuses, whereas winners don't rationalize. Every unsuccessful attempt shouldn't be considered a failure. Or the dismissal of past mistakes. This is a nice quote. Some people live and learn, some people just live. And I think that's very important when it comes to failing. People who are consistently following the same behaviors and attitudes, they're going to continue doing the same things. They're not learning from it. Lack of discipline. That was kind of self-explanatory. Lack of self-control, sacrifice, giving into temptation and distractions. 6, poor self-esteem, lack of self-respect, confidence, self-worth, and a fatalistic attitude that whatever will happen is just going to happen, that you have no control over it. On the other hand, 7 things most successful people are always doing, I've always asked them. People who are successful start by taking ownership. Everything that happens is their responsibility, it's their fault. I remember hearing, this is one motivational speaker, I'm not sure if you guys heard of him, Gary Vee. I think he was talking about a shattering example of if I went out and I got into a car accident, it was my fault. Granted, if they hit me, I probably shouldn't have left that early that day, you know. 2, start to be more focused and disciplined. You know, I'm not gonna go hang out with my friends after school and grab a beer. I got some work to do. 3, fighting for what you want and making happiness a priority. I think that's really key in people who wake up and have a reason to, you know? Or start by engaging with people who you admire. It's often said you surround yourself with people who are like-minded. So if you surround yourself with people who are just as passionate as you are, you're more likely to be in the realm of reaching new goals or aspiring to new things with said people. Start by being grateful. You know, we're in a great position no matter where you're at. Right now, we have the blessing of being educated. I think that's awesome. That's what drives me a little bit. But I said 7, but some of these were kind of mixing together. Focus and discipline kind of go hand in hand, as well as fighting for what you want and making happiness a priority. Like those are also pretty neck and neck. Next, we're going to dive into the relationship between success and failure. If you fail, you're not succeeding. If you're succeeding, you're not failing. The relationship I feel I connected with those two was one can't be there without the other. They go hand in hand. Relationships depend on the individual's perspective of failure and success. We all have different definitions of how we live by. It could either be black and white for some individuals or a whole spectrum. What separates a successful individual from the rest of the world, they learn from their failures and continue to fail and continue to keep learning from those failures. An individual is applying those principles that set them up for success. Conversely, they're not going to be applying the ones that set them up for failure. Examples here, someone's applying discipline and focus. They're obviously not going to be having a lack of focus, discipline, or persistence. If someone takes ownership of their past mistakes, simply they can improve upon those as opposed to making excuses and continuing to fail. Here's some quotes with some famous successful individuals who have failed in the past and have yet overall succeeded. I know you've heard this one a lot of times. I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. I like this one by Elvis Presley. When things go wrong, don't go with them. Learn from the mistakes. This one by Michael Jordan. I missed over 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted with a game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed. These are some nice little quotes. Failures is success if you learn from it. So that's it. In conclusion, I believe that both failure and success, they're subjective. And it all depends on our perspective of these two terms. A dictionary can say one thing, but what really matters is what the meaning that we